Hey guys, I am back today playing in all of my embossing glazes, and I finished up the card. I don't know if you watched yesterday, the little bunnies. All I did was put some cracked pistachio distress ink and some tumbled glass. That's it. I might later add a banner, or I might leave it just like this. Sometimes less is more. And while I was playing around, I wanted to use those flowers. And since I just love that bunny, I took some paper lace paper. This is old, but I'm sure they sell similar versions. And it was blue on one side, green on the other. See how this one's like mustard and orange? And I just ripped it, did the corners, made a little bunny, did the stamps, everything is embossed glaze. It looks so pretty and it was so easy. So just thought I'd show those for people who wonder what she ever did with that. Isn't that cute? So we'll set those aside. And today I was going to mess with these stamps, the faded type, and possibly get to the scroll work, but I don't have that much time to play because I kind of got distracted down here. And I thought, let's put it on something this is paint. So I used a gel press on my Bristol board, and this is just leftover scrap. And I thought I can make a tag out of this. So let's see how this stuff reacts over just acrylic paint. And we will use these and just kind of see what works. And I can't wait to use this texture paste. I'm like dying to use that. There's just not enough time in the day. So I'll just grab one. We'll just grab one and just emboss over paint and see what happens. I don't know that I need to use this little thing, the Holtz stamp thing, and I have Versamark. Just see what happens. You know, I'll do one, and oh, I know what I'll do, because I've got this fossilized amber right here. I will see what it looks like. It's so sticky. It's nice to have it in the dabber. So we'll see what it looks like with the Versamark, and then we'll see what it looks like with the Distress Oxide. I do not use this Versamark thing very often. I don't know how long. I just looks sticky. I can see it. Okay. Gosh, you can't see it because it's clear. See, I can see it. This is cool. That is cool. And you know what? I am not sure how I'm supposed to clean that off. I'm guessing a baby wipe. I do have this. And I got this. I don't know. Okay. We'll cook it up. Okay, that looks fantastic. That really matched the colors on this piece of scrap paper well. So I'm thinking maybe use numbers. Not loving that. Yuck, I'm just not a big fan of embossing Versamark ink stuff. I mean, it's not, it's gooey. Okay, so set that aside and we'll do this. We'll do it in Distress Oxide. And then I cut out some blank tags and thought, why don't I do a few blank tags and see what happens. Just do it blank and stamp. So since that's crooked, maybe I'll do this crooked. That's really cool. I think this stuff is going to bring your projects that weren't quite finished, didn't go the way you planned, back to life. Right, and this one is fossilized amber. So cook this one up. It looks exactly the same to me. Get out of the light. That looks the exact same color to me. I'm gonna bring it up close so you guys can see. Now, like the blue, looks like it's kind of covered up. So paint, looks like when it goes over paint, it completely covers it up. So that's good to know. Yeah, I mean, if you look at that W with the blue, it's pretty covered up. You can see a little bit underneath, but it's pretty covered up. But if that was like a dark black ink, I think you would see it. This is so cool. I got one spot that I need to hit. Oh, and if you want to smudge it, oh, that looks amazing. While it's still wet, rub your finger over it. Look at that smudge. See, it's on my finger. That's cool. Oh, that looks cool. That is very cool. It's just plastic. It peels right off. So that could be the front of a card, front of a small card, the start of a, but I'm just going to make it a tag. Then if some sort of gift-giving time pops up, I've got a tag ready. So let's see what the tag looks like. Since it is crooked, I'm going to cut it crooked if I can. So I just turned that throwaway scrap paper into a very cool tag. That's very cool. You could then, you could go through. I don't want to get distracted, but that's what it looks like over paint. Okay, so I'll keep moving and just not get distracted. Okay, so I have some tags here. That is pretty gritty. I love that. That's pretty. I think it needs another contrast of color on it around the edges, and then it should be done. I wanted to do one with the pens. This little tag, I've always thought, oh, it's missing a little something. Nothing, I mean, he's cute, but wouldn't he be cute if he was highlighted? So, we'll use this one. You could use this to do all sorts of corrections. I'm just gonna lightly go over the feathers. I don't want to cover up everything. Ooh, exciting. Let's see what happens. Okay, hickory smoke. Well, that was insanely easy. All right, we'll heat him up. That is really cool. He is dark now. That just takes that tag up a notch. And, you know, only picky people like us would notice. I might go back over. You know what? It's got this fine point one. So I can go over right here. I can get his eyes. Oh my gosh. I missed right there on his belly. I mean, this is a perfectionist's dream, these pens. And this is a Tim Holtz stamp set. This is one of his Halloween stamp sets. Most all of my Halloween stuff is his, because his is just the best. Oh my goodness. He's perfect. You can see, trying to see if you can. There, you can probably see there the best. That's amazing. He's completely done. That only took a second. Okay, so he's done. And I think this tag looks much better now. It just came to life. Okay. Clean this off. Okay. So I thought maybe some black ink. Do a comparison. Black ink versus colored ink. And then maybe color over them. Let's use a different color. Let's use peacock feathers. And do this one. Do I want it bluer or greener? Let's see what cracked pistachio looks like when you put it on top of peacock feathers. Oh, this one's not open. So they all come with a little plastic. They package them with extreme care. This one has a, you know what, I think sometimes it sticks in there and sometimes sometimes it stays in there and sometimes it doesn't. like I said, I don't care if there's smudges or I'm leaving it because it just kind of matches the stamp. Looks cool. So what I'll do is I'll let that cool off. Clean off the stamp, and we'll do the exact same thing with black ink. We'll kind of do like the reverse. Oh wait, I didn't use this. Okay, so that's the archival. It's a nice stamp. Okay, so we got that. So now I will let me cook this up and then I don't think the archival will come off if it's hot. Okay, so what I think I used cracked pistachios. Very cool. All right, now I gotta be careful. Oh, there's static. I'll get rid of this. Oh, you know what? I have a clothespin I could use. Have a little clothesline hung up with all my daughter's art on it. Wow, look at that black getting dark. I doubt you have to do it that long. Okay. All right. So I used peacock feathers on this. So let's see what happens. So we can see the contrast. I mean, we don't have all the colors, so just use what works best. Now, I recall him saying the oxides will change. They will change the color. Okay, so then we'll do one with distress ink because I've got peacock feathers. See how this Bristol board, you just do not get a line of demarcation from the distress ink. It just goes on really smooth. Okay, so let's see. Huh. I don't know that that does anything too different. It looks the same to me. It looks the same. So what happens when we do this? Okay, I am not noticing really a difference, but that's what it does. Okay, it looks very pretty. And it might be cool to try this off and put a little bit more ink on it. Like it needs a contrast. Yeah, that's starting to look a little better. Take some black soot. Well, it's getting there. It still needs a little something in the center, but I guess you could put a... No, not my best work, but that's what it does. So we got black soot. Right there. And let's see, does that stay? No. Ooh, I like that. So you can go over it with distress ink, and where there's little bubbles. Okay, now that's cool. So there was white. It was just white paper shining through. So you can get the little bubbles filled with black. Would be a good contrast. Maybe some fossilized amber. I sworn I had. So that looks okay. Well, let's see if this takes on the I mean, I just stamped on top of it. I'm assuming it takes it, but it might wipe right off. That kind of melted it a little bit, which makes it look cool, but let's see. Oh yeah, that's permanent. Okay, well that was a good discovery. That was where you can stamp right over it with archival. That is cool. Now I wish I had something. Wish I had something to go in that center, but that's pretty cool. So now, like if I had a big stamp to just right in the center, wouldn't that be cool? So I got correspondence and mail art. Sometimes you just get stuck. Notice. Well, we'll just see what these look like. You know, handle with care is really dark. Let's try that. And note it, we'll do handle with care and notice. These are just the best stamps. Interesting. Okay. So you get shiny where it's shiny, and of course matte where it's matte. And then if you wanted to bleach out the handle with care, that would really, I love that. I love that it's not like so in your face, handle with care. I love that. Okay. So do notice on this one. But you could go right over it if you wanted, like if you wanted it really, really, or you could cut it out and, you know, fussy cut one out, stick it right on top, and that might be super cool too. I don't know why I haven't used this stamp set. Okay, so this one, I didn't, this is all embossed. This, where the yellow is not. So let's see what happens. I don't know if you need to do this. It's shiny, but it's wet. Okay, that's starting to look better. Okay, so look at it look at the notice and the received. I have no idea if it's dry, if it's gonna wipe off. But it's big and like kind of runny. And then when you do it, it's crisp and clean when you just have it on the paper and the ink. Okay, so let's see, does this wipe off? No. I'll rub over the notice. Oh my gosh. Well, this was kind of worth the wait, right? And receive doesn't look as like blurry as it once was. That is so cool. It's like we're discovering this together. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. That's fantastic. Okay, so I know everybody's preference is different, but I prefer the shiny tag. Look how bright the stamps are on the shiny tag. But if you want more subtle, just do the stamp. I did the entire tag on this one, except for where that yellow is. So, which I am not loving that yellow. I think I'm gonna put some blue on it to make it green. See, this will change the color a little. Yeah. Yeah, not so yellow. It's just a little peacock feather. Okay, so that's my favorite. We got a shiny one. And then this one is still really cool with the subtle bits. Okay, love it. I have run out of time for today, but hope this was helpful in some way, that we learned a little bit together and take things that maybe weren't the best and upgrade them and just play and see what happens. All right, thanks guys for watching. Bye.